Scoot on Over is quite sweet, and it could encourage some exercise and physical activity, which is always great. I don't think it has the best message, though, in some ways. This is the 5th episode of the 9th season of Minnie's Bow-Toons, or the 1st season of Pet Hotel, and Clarabelle is actually on vacation, but Millie and Melody are visiting the Pet Hotel, and they have this adorable cat called Dancer. Dancer is so adorable, and Minnie and Daisy are very busy. They're rushed off their feet, and Millie and Melody have a solution. They can move around more quickly if they use their scooters. Now, I do think encouraging children to be active, to use scooters if they have access to them. I know that's a great way for children, some children, to have fun and be active. Scooters are very popular, certainly where I live. And I think that's a really great message. The message that doesn't really work is that they're scooting inside the hotel. And I think that that's a bad take because it's generally not advised or safe to use scooters indoors. So they did go safety first. They did have to wear their helmets, which I think is a brilliant message, but encouraging them to skate inside might not be the best solution. With that being said, we do get a brilliant montage. We get to see them riding around and the animation is gorgeous. There are some parrots at the hotel and they are really beautiful. The colour palette is as stunning as always, and it's a lot of fun. So if we take the message of scooting inside out of the equation, it's a pretty fabulous episode, and they do have to work together at the end to put all of the animals in wheelie carts to move them around more quickly, and there are some good problem-solving moments here. The main message is you can get things done more quickly if you're on wheels, and we do see them riding one of those luggage carts, and they do fall over. I think they could have maybe made a bigger deal of that by saying, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this indoors. Maybe it's not the safest idea. I think they could have really emphasised that because they then move on to the wheelie carts. And I think that was a good way to progress things. So the messages are generally good. I think there are a lot of great aspects to this. But I do think they could have focused more on the fact that it's not safe to scoot around indoors. And it could have been the exact same story. Everything else would have been exactly the same. It just would have been a slight shift in focus. But that aside, it's great. The animals are adorable. The animation is beautiful, creatively done, very well edited. Generally speaking, Scoot On Over is a pretty decent episode of Minnie's Bow-Toons.